Rian Johnson's newest Knives Out movie, Wake Up Dead Man, is finally on Netflix, so here are my thoughts on it. Hello everybody, my name is Jesse and welcome to my channel. The third Knives Out movie, Wake Up Dead Man, is finally on Netflix. This was one of my most anticipated movies of the year, so today I'm going to give you my full thoughts, both the good and the bad, on this movie. And to be clear, I still really enjoyed this movie. I love all three movies in this trilogy, so despite any negatives that I may bring up in this movie, it really all comes down to a personal preference. It's really doesn't really have much to do with the movie itself. I think it's still a very well done movie, and I think Rian Johnson still nailed it. So with that, let's get into my actual thoughts on this movie, and this is my least favorite of the trilogy thus far, which kind of sucks for me to say because, like I said, this was one of my most anticipated movies of the year. I really loved both of the other Knives Out movies, and so this one I did kind of ended with a little bit of disappointment. Rian Johnson goes deep into the ideas and themes of faith, religion, and do miracles really exist, and can they actually work? And all of that is a very interesting premise, especially when you pair it with an atheist detective like Benoit Blanc. And so the main character of this movie is a priest who believes very heavily in religion. He believes that Christ does exist and he does have powers, and he believes in doing the right thing. He thinks miracles can really exist. And so it's just a very interesting opposing views between him and Benoit Blanc throughout the entire thing. Benoit Blanc, of course, he doesn't believe in miracles or faith or any of that. He believes in facts. And so the difference between those characters was very interesting and creates some very interesting conversation throughout the film. I think the writing is really well done, and this movie focuses a lot more heavily on actual discussion between characters, and this movie is the most thematically complex of the trilogy. And so really, for me, what really brought this movie down was the overall central mystery was just not really as enticing, and it almost felt like it kind of was, the mystery didn't feel like it was really at the center of this movie like it felt with the other two Knives Out movies. That's really kind of what sort of disappointed me about this movie. Along with that, the overall final third act twist of this movie didn't feel quite as earned as in the other two movies. Maybe all of this is because I got my expectations too high because I loved the others so much. It's possible that I kind of let myself down in that sense. But this is what I thought after watching it. The overall twist just didn't fully work for me as much as I wanted it to. I still think Rian Johnson's writing is very well done. He still knows how to throw off the audience with red herrings. He knows how to plant clues very early on. Just this movie it didn't work as well for me as the other two did. But to end on a far more positive note, everyone does a fantastic job in this movie. Rian Johnson creates yet again another ensemble cast, and everyone in this film is acting at the top of their game. Josh O'Connor is fantastic as the lead. Josh Brolin, Thomas Hayden Church, which is always a treat to see him. Really, everyone in this film is absolutely incredible, gives an A+ performance, and it was really fun to see the dynamic between a lot of them. Once again, Daniel Craig is absolutely incredible as Benoit Blanc, and he is one of my favorite parts of this film, and really this whole franchise would not work quite as well as it does without him. He is too good in the role. He's so much fun to watch. So while Wake Up Dead Man didn't quite stick the landing as well as the other two Knives Out movies did, I still really enjoyed my time with this movie. I still hope that Rian Johnson chooses to continue this franchise one day. He said that he wants to move on to something original before he comes back to this. So we're going to have to stick with a trilogy for now, but that is fine with me. If he does decide to come back to it, I will more than willingly watch a ton more of these. So there you have it. Those are my thoughts on Wake Up Dead Man. What did you think of this movie? If you've seen it, let me know down in the comments below. I also have a Knives Out movies ranking coming very soon, so stay tuned for that. And until then, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and keep watching movies.